Hey guys, News Cycle back with another commentary. It's been a little minute since I made another video. So, Gaza ceasefire endowed as the first phase expires with no further negotiations underway. Israel sought to extend the first phase of the ceasefire while Hamas pushed to begin negotiations for a second phase that would ultimately lead to the end of the war. The 6-week Gaza ceasefire in Gaza expired Saturday with no talks of underway of the second phase, Hamas said, accusing Israel of evading the commitment to the end of the war and withdraw completely from Gaza. There are no negotiations regarding the second phase, Hamas spokesperson Hassan Qasem told Al Arabi TV on Saturday, adding that Israel's proposal to extend the first place is unacceptable to us. Israel has separately confirmed that the latest developments in its negotiation with Hamas and did not respond to a request for comment from NBC News. Talks during the second phase began weeks ago in January during the initial announcement of the agreement. Then President Joe Biden said the ceasefire will continue even after 6 weeks as long as the negotiations continue. And the second phase of the ceasefire would have seen the release of additional hostages and prisoners, marked the withdrawal of Israeli forces in Gaza, and ultimately led to a permanent end to the end of war. The U.S. and Egypt and Qatar, 3 countries that helped to mediate the deal, continues to act as guarantors of the agreement. And amid concerns from the troops, the Pentagon said Friday that the U.S. State Department has approved the potential sale of nearly $3 billion worth of bombs and other weaponry to Israel on an emergency basis and sell market, the second time the Trump administration declared an emergency to approve weapon sales to Israel last month. The fragile ceasefire agreement, which came to an effect on January 19th, halted months of fighting and allowed the exchange of 33 Israeli and 5 Thai hostages of nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners and detainees. And under the agreement, Israeli forces will withdraw from the Philly corridor on Saturday, a provision that has remained a major sticking point in the ceasefire negotiations. Israel earlier said that it would not allow Hamas to take over the corridor, and we will not withdraw from the Philadelphia corridor. We will not allow Hamas murderers to roam our borders again with trucks and rifles, and we will not let them roam through smuggling, an Israeli official told NBC News on Thursday, referring to the weapons and other materials and enter Gaza over the Egyptian border. And a narrow strip of land runs along Gaza's border with Egypt and includes the Rafah border and crossing the lifetime Palestinians in Gaza, allowing the entry of goods and humanitarian in the years before the end of the war. And major sticking points, Hamas continues to press in Gaza, as Bassem Naim, and Hamas official told NBC News.